Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and welcome to a video that's both had me intrigued and also a little bit nervous as well at the same time. So a bit of context before going into this video as a whole, this topic as a whole. So in this video I am going to be trying Hershey's for the first time, so again, a bit of context. I am British. I've lived in the UK my whole life. Never really been to America. Never really tasted American chocolate before. So again, that's a very, very important bit of context. I'll go into a little bit of that in a bit. Got a few things to talk about here, but the important bit of context is I am British and I have never, ever eaten Hershey's before. Hershey's isn't really a thing over here in the UK. In the UK, when we want chocolate, we usually go to Cadbury or Kinder usually. I think there are probably others, but I think Cadbury's is the big one. Like I'd say Cadbury's and Kinder are our two biggest chocolate companies usually. So again, we eat Cadbury's, we eat Kinder. Hershey's does not exist over here. Like you can get it. Like there are American sections in some of the bigger shops. Like I got these ones from Sainsbury's in town, so you can get it. But now when I say this, I want to be as delicate as I can be here, because I do know that I do actually apparently have some American viewers, so I don't want to offend anyone when I say this, but I kind of have to say it a little bit here. But basically, Hershey's has a bit of a reputation over here to us Brits and also Europeans as well, and not a particularly good one. So again, context very important. I am British. We grew up all our lives eating Cadbury's, and Hershey's does not exist over here that much, really, not really. So Hershey's has a bit of a negative reputation over here. So again, to Americans, Hershey's tastes good. Hershey's actually tastes good to Americans, but to us Brits and Europeans and also Canadians as well, and basically anyone outside of America, Hershey's tastes good to Americans, but if you live outside of America, not so much. So I have done a little bit of a dive here, like looking into I did pull up a little bit of a Google search like before this, and now again, this is just quoting what I found. Now I have heard a lot of what people think Hershey's tastes like over here. Now again, these are not my words. This is just generally what people have said, what Hershey's tastes like for those Brits who have experienced it. So again, this is not my words. This is I'm just quoting what's being said online here. So some British people think Hershey's chocolate tastes basically like cheese, when others say it's so basically Brits have said it tastes like cheese, or a very like it's gone off basically. Again, some say it's tastes like cheese, some say it's fine, but for the most part Brits seem to taste like a very sour after. I don't know if it's an aftertaste or the initial taste or what. But again, not tried Hershey's myself, so I can't say yet for certain. But from what I've heard largely, from what Brits have said, from when I spoke to Brits who have tried Hershey's or just heard it online, for the most part, Brits have said that Hershey's, again, not my words, but I've heard that Hershey's apparently tastes rather sour, like vomit, like earwax, just all round not a very good time for us Brits and Europeans. Again, tastes perfectly fine to Americans, but to us not so much. So again, Hershey's has a quite a bit of a bad reputation over here. So again, I do have a couple Hershey's bars. They're currently in the fridge right now. I will go and get them in a bit, but yeah, Hershey's do not taste good to us at all. Again, it's mainly because of the process, really. So again, the reason Hershey's tastes so different. I'm trying to be nice here. I'm not trying to say it tastes bad because I don't want to offend any Americans. Like, yes, it tastes bad to us, but I don't want to say it tastes bad. I want to say it tastes different. And there's a reason for it. There is actually a reason for it. And it's largely down to the actual process of how the chocolate is actually made. So basically, when the chocolate is being made, from my understanding, there's basically a secret process, it's been secret for a long time initially when it was first done, but there is a secret process known today as lipolysis. Now, I don't know the scientific stuff behind it myself, really, to be honest. Again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But from my basic understanding, basically, lipolysis is a process where in chocolate making, basically, there's a secret process known today as lipolysis, where, from my understanding, they basically partially, because back in the day, milk back then couldn't be stored longer for a certain period of time. So any milk that was not used had to be thrown out. So they added a process known as lipolysis, which, from my understanding, basically lipolysis is a process where they add some kind of, I think it's butyric, I don't know, but some kind of acid, some kind of chemical that partially sours the milk, so makes the milk go partially off, go partially bad, go partially expire. They partially expire the milk, make it go sour on purpose, and so they make the milk go off on purpose. And then they basically use that to make the chocolate. So they use milk that's partially gone off, partially gone sour, just to basically give it longer shelf life. And basically by that, and then unfortunately, they did that. They made this milk go off for the chocolate, so it's got longer shelf life, so it lasts longer. But unfortunately, it has a bit of a side effect on the actual chocolate itself, which, again, it tastes fine to Americans, but to us, because of this lipolysis, whole lipolysis thing, to us, it basically has that aftertaste. It basically has the side effect of tasting really sour or like vomit or earwax to us. Again, it's fine. It tastes fine to the Yanks, but us. Yeah, it's all just a side effect, really. So, now there is a YouTube channel called, I think they're called Cheddar, I think, which explain it a lot better than what I can. So again, go and check that out. Go and check the video out. You know, they've done a brilliant video on it. So again, go and check that out. Go and check them out. Subscribe, share the love. All that stuff. I'll have a couple links in the description, so go and check that out. Go and check them out. They explain it a lot better than I ever could. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that the good chocolate to the Yanks just tastes bad to us. And the thing is, lipolysis isn't even necessary anymore. It used to be necessary for a longer shelf life, and obviously over time. The process has gotten better. They've actually gotten better methods of actually preserving the chocolate, but they still use the lipolysis method just because it's what the Yanks have gotten used to. It's what they like. And again, it is just so unfortunate because, again, it tastes bad to us, but it tastes good to them. And again, the process isn't necessary, but they still do it just because it's what the Yanks have come to know and love. I'm just stalling at this point because I'm nervous. So I have made a few preparations here in preparation for this. So basically, like I said, apparently tastes bad to us. So just in case I have a a bad enough reaction to it, I have actually made a few preparations here. So back here, I've got a couple of chocolate milkshakes here, and a third one in the fridge in case I need it. But I've got a couple of chocolate milkshakes here just in case I need to wash it, in case I need to wash my mouth out, in case it tastes that bad. I've also got my bin over there. It's off camera. I did that on purpose, so I've got my bin here just in case it's so bad that I need to spit it out. Again, it's off camera, so you won't see that. But I've got the bin here in case I need to spit it out. I'm going to try my best not to spit it out as best I can. But if I do, like I have heard it's a taste where you either need to basically spit it out or just gulp it down as fast as you can so you don't taste it. But I'm going to try my best not to spit it out and actually swallow it if I can. But again, these are just a couple of precautions just in case. So I've got the bin in case I need to spit it out, and I've got these milkshakes in case I need to, wash my mouth out with some, again, to us, actually good chocolate to us, So I've got that. These are a couple of precautions. So again, bin and these just in case, just necessary precautions just in case. Okay, and I do also have I do actually have a bar of Cadbury's as well, just so I can kind of compare it to, so I can compare like Hershey's to our chocolate, just so just as a comparison as well. So, oh boy, I'm nervous about this. I've just been stalling to this point, so I think now I should probably just go and get it and actually just get this over and done with, because I'm stalling that. But I'll go and get the chocolate. Okay, right, so here we are. So I've got the chocolate, so here's what I've got. Like I said, we don't really have, like, Hershey's it doesn't really exist that much over here, because of its bad reputation to us. But you can find it, like, it's not massive over here, but there are places, like, there are, like, American sections in the bigger supermarkets where you can find it, because, so I found this in, I found these in the Sainsbury's in town, in the Middlesbrough town, so you can find it if you look hard enough. But here I've got a original Hershey's milk chocolate bar, which would be our equivalent to so this, from my understanding, would be our equivalent to a dairy milk. And I also have Hershey's cookies and cream, which I've heard this one's actually decent. I've heard this one's actually not too bad. Like, this one I've heard not too great things about. Again, just what I've heard, I don't know myself, but this one, not so much of a good reputation. This one I've heard actually not too bad, to the point where if I did go to America for any reason, for a visit, and I want a chocolate, this would be my go-to, assuming, again. But, yeah. So, this one I've heard not too many great things about. This one I've heard is actually decent. So, I think what I'll do is I'll eat maybe a couple blocks of each, and then obviously a comparison for that as well. But yeah. So again, hang on. Let me try and get a thumbnail actually. Okay, enough of that. Hopefully one of those shots there should make a good thumbnail. But yeah, I've got the cookies and cream, and I've got the Hershey's. Okay, let's start opening these suckers up, I suppose. Oh god. I don't know how bad this is going to be. Okay, maybe I should get some scissors. Oh, never mind. I was able to get it open enough. And okay, let's see. Oh god, it's already broken. Okay, it doesn't smell that bad. Like I've heard apparently from one of my friends who has had Hershey's. Apparently, they said like the Hershey's they had smelled like it smelled pretty sour. Like, but actually. Doesn't smell that bad actually. I mean, it smells like chocolate, so I can't really. It doesn't smell that bad to me personally. I don't know if they've changed things since she last had some, so I don't really know. But okay, right. Let's see here. I am extremely nervous about this, just based on what I've heard, but I'm going to break a couple off here. Don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this thing, but we'll see. So again, I've got a piece of Hershey's, so again, it doesn't smell that bad, but oh boy, hopefully this won't. Oh god, I'm very nervous about this. So, cheers. Okay, interesting. I don't actually taste it. I don't know if that's an authentic Hershey's bar exactly. Because I don't actually taste it. What I've heard, I don't actually taste it really. So, I don't know, maybe like this is like a Hershey's bar which is made a little more like our chocolate. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I need a few more bites to actually get it. But on that first bite, I didn't actually taste it. So let me try another one. No, I really don't. Like it tastes just like milk chocolate to me. Like, I really can't. I was expecting to have a bigger reaction. You know, I was expecting to have to spit it out or, run to the bathroom to wash my mouth out or something. But no, I generally don't taste it. No, I really don't. I really don't taste it at all. Like, to me, it just tastes like a normal milk chocolate bar to me. I mean, again, a lot of people have said the same thing, but it tastes like vomit. But I genuinely don't taste it. I mean, it's possible that because I got it over here, maybe it, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because again, I am British. I am born and raised in Britain. Full British citizenship and everything. So again, I'm not American at all. So if this is an authentic Hershey's bar, it should taste disgusting to me, but it doesn't for some reason. Again, I generally don't taste it. I don't know if it's actually an authentic American Hershey's or if it's a Hershey's that's made more similar to a Capri's bar or what, but I generally can't taste it. I generally can't. Like that again, that tastes fine to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if again, it could be anything. It could be more like an actual Capri's bar, but I generally don't taste it. So that was the actual like normal Hershey's. Now let's go on to the cookies and cream. I don't know what was up there because I generally couldn't taste it at all. But okay, let me open. It's a little bit tougher to get into. Like, usually Cadbury's is a little easy to tear into, but these wrappers are a bit more tricky to open than what I'm used to. I don't know if that's just me or what, but generally I just generally find them a little hard to get into. I don't know if that's just me or what, but anyway. So I'm finally into it. And okay, so this is the cookies and cream. Once again, I'm not going to bite the whole thing. I'm going to like I'm going to tear a few pieces off so I can just eat a few of them just to get a just to get a taste for it. So break a few off here, and yeah, again, I don't taste, I don't smell anything like super pungent or super I don't smell anything, so maybe the Hershey's here are more like Cadbury's bars. I don't exactly know, but I generally can't taste or smell anything. Like they just smell like regular chocolate to me. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna try the cookies and cream. But yeah, cheers. Oh, okay. There's a bit of crunch there. I can actually taste. I can actually like feel the cookie. So it's not just chocolate. It's got a bit of like it's got a bit of biscuit, or what we would call a biscuit, because again, to us, we would call what you would call a cookie, we would call a biscuit, whereas a cookie to us is a particular type of biscuit. That, you know, the chocolate chip cookie, that's what we would call a cookie. That's a type of cookie. Whereas, so I can taste the biscuit of a cookie, and I can definitely feel it. It's, you know, it's crunchy. You can definitely taste and feel the crunch of the cookie there. So, that's actually quite nice. But yeah, nothing. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any like reaction to like want to throw it up or spit it out or anything. Generally, I can't taste anything that bad. Not even with the actual normal milk chocolate Hershey's. But yeah, nothing. That's quite nice actually. And again, if actual, sorry, excuse me. But I think if like if I mean, from what I've heard, again, I didn't taste anything too bad with the normal Hershey's, but if again, I don't know, it could be made more like a Cadbury's or something. I don't know, but I think again, I've heard good things about the cookies and cream. So I think if I was to go to America for a visit or something, and I wanted chocolate, I'd probably go to cookies and cream. Not sure if I'd actually try normal Hershey's, just in case, because again, what I've heard, you know. But again, it doesn't taste bad. None of them taste bad to me. So maybe they are made more like our chocolate. I don't know. Let me try again. You can definitely feel the cookie dough. Yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing. See, I'll even try another like regular, like again, that's the regular Hershey's, and I'll try again just to prove my point. Unless of course the taste creeps or one on the third one, I don't know, or fourth one. Yeah, nothing. Doesn't taste sour, doesn't taste like vomit, doesn't taste nothing. I generally can't taste anything. So maybe maybe the ones here are made more like our chocolate, maybe, because again, I know like I know a lot of the stuff that the Americans use is like banned over here. So maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe these bars aren't like authentic American Hershey's bars. That's the only thing the only thing that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, I generally can't taste it. I generally can't taste anything bad or sour or vomit like at all. Like generally. But again, I'll try them both together just so I can say I've had one last good try, but. No, nothing. it just tastes like regular chocolate to me. Oh, okay, anyway, so that video, so I think that's gonna about do it for this video. Again, I wanted to do this for a little while, ever since I first heard about Hershey's being different. But again, on that actual try, I couldn't taste the sour or the vomit that Brits have said. So I don't know. Maybe these Hershey's aren't like authentic American Hershey's. Maybe they're made more like ours for over here. So I don't know. Maybe they made like our chocolate just so they can actually sell over here and actually be good. Maybe, I don't know. That's my best guess. But I generally couldn't taste anything. I don't know if if I can ever like somehow get an actually authentic Hershey's bar, maybe I'll try this video again, like a version 2 of it. But on this actual video, I generally couldn't taste it at all. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily want the taste of vomit, but at the same time, you know, I did kind of want the experience to say I can have tried it, but I generally can't taste anything, like at all, like generally. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this video for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the links in the description to go and check out Cheddar and at least I think it's pronounced Cheddar. I don't know. You know, I'm a little bit dyslexic, so again, I'll have a link to the that channel and the video in the description where you can learn about the whole lipolysis and why American chocolate tastes so bad to us. Again, tastes bad to us. Go and check those out if you want. The links are in the description. Go and spread the love, you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this video for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see all of you guys in the next video where we will be resuming the Let's Plays. But until then, have a good day, you guys.